and without taking any responsibility, I cannot claim ownership in that.
Yeah, you have to understand.
That's more important, right? And that's why delegating responsibility. So as an individual, I or you can do something better, no problem. But getting things in a better way by myself is not all excellent. How I help others getting things done better, that is rather more credit. Okay, so and that's teacher job, that's facilitator's job.
And also can we think in this way that in traditional teacher leadership, they go for personal interest and personal profit, but in new paradigm leadership, they try to benefit mutually, he himself and others. And also in traditional one, it is sometimes it is seen that in traditional leadership, that you said previously, the information is not shared, but in new paradigm leadership, it is shared to empower.
It is, always. If teacher is better informed, then of course I'm sure a good teacher always feels very excited regarding sharing.
I have one more sentence to add.
Sure.
In new paradigm leadership, I believe leaders create leaders.
True.
Leaders create leaders.
Even leaders can create better leaders.
Yes, sir. Better
Okay.
leaders.
The reputation you have, your followers may become a bigger leader one day. Right? And
true.
this is how world is advancing. I mean, the extent of knowledge I know, I have, I want my students to be more knowledgeable. And you would notice, and throughout your experience, I'm sure you will have it because you are all experienced teachers, that some of your students are growing much more promisingly than this. We used to.
Yes, correct.
Right? I mean, the sense of innovation, the sense of intellectual ability, I mean, you would be sometimes surprised. That is our pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is something unique. I mean, we need to ignite
Right.
the dormant spirit of the students. The students will do it,
Also the fellow colleagues.
right? But our job is to ignite and to make them spirited, and this is how. So this is a great job, and this paradigm leadership or leadership paradigm, it can grow from micro to macro level. It can be very simple, but from simple it can be bigger. I mean, from little drops it could be a ocean.
From personal to collective.
To personal to collective, right? So it is also staying in the profession to be a reflective practitioner, and that will give us more thoughts. Also looking at others, that how others are doing things better. Okay, I can replicate in my class, and as we replicate or as we follow, we tend to discover ours. Because we often receive training, we often join different training or workshops, we learn a lot of techniques and methods of good teaching, fine. But no training can claim that all those techniques presented must be followed by the teachers, must be implemented by the teachers. Not necessarily. By attending training, I become better informed about the tentative or the prospective techniques or methods. I might use it in my class. If that technique becomes very successful, my students receive it positively, fine. If they do not, in that case, I may have to really discover mine. And if it does work better, then these are. So in that sense, sometimes you would notice in our own experiences, we decide something on the spot. And that on the spot decision works better. So that means training experience doesn't demand you to implement everything 100%.
Improvise.
Right? And as you know that post method philosophy, post method pedagogy, that demands you that more dependence on ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, we are better informed regarding a lot of other sources, other resources, other techniques and methods. At the same time, we need to devise our own. Following others all the time, I cannot claim a good teacher. But as we follow, more or less, we carry on experimentation. Sometimes we discover ours. As we discover ours and realize that it works better, then we continue our innovation. So in that sense, teaching is an innovative job. So and what I can do within 10-15 minutes, I can present another slide, and then we can move on to the workshop. Can we?
Yes.
This is the next part, and I will be bit prompt in doing that. I don't know how much I will do that. Okay, just look at the slides, and I will share all these slides with you through email.
স্লাইড শো স্যার
এমনি ছবি নেওয়ার দরকার নেই
না
একটা।
স্লাইড শোতে ক্লিক
Oh,
দেন
okay.
বড় হয়ে যাবে এখানে ক্লিক শো দেন
Oh, sure.
দেখুন তো পাশে একটা
Okay, thank you. Okay, so 5 P's for leadership development: purpose, personalization, priority, passion, and professionalization. This is one of the ways of looking at teacher leadership and professional development. I'm not going to read out everything, as I will be very prompt in this slide. Okay, so let us share some of our effective leadership qualities. Are there any characteristics that are difficult to develop in your company? For example, let me give my own example. I'm very talkative. I like talking. Talk to everybody, even rickshaw people. Some people may get bored, but I don't care. Sometimes I do care who I am talking to. Sometimes I feel it is my positive in my leadership growth, in my teachership growth, sometimes negative. But in most cases I find it a kind of self-recreation. If I cannot talk, I feel bored. I feel sometimes depressed. So in that sense, it is positive, but more positive, I would say. What I am asking you to do, that what characteristics you think difficult to develop in your context? Can you share with each other for a minute? A quick sharing.
characteristics of effective leadership